What up, people? The Nintendo Direct was yesterday, and I want to talk about what was shown. I'm not going to bore you by talking about every game that came out because honestly, some of those I just don't care about. I'll just talk about what I'm excited for and what you should be excited for too. But enough of the intro. Let's just get started. First, coming from the developers behind the Professor Layton series, we had Deca Police. It is a crime suspense RPG about a rookie detective named Harvard. Hunts down criminals in a huge open world, crime-ridden city, traveling back and forth between physical and virtual reality. I had never heard of this game before the Direct, obviously, and honestly, I'm kind of interested, and I don't know how to feel about it because I'm really looking at the trailer right now. I can't tell if it's turn-based or not. I can't really tell much of what's going on, but I just like the idea of a new IP coming out. I don't know if it's a Switch exclusive or not, but it just looks interesting. I like the art style. I like how the characters look. It reminds me got that cartoony look, which I'm assuming is also how they look in like Professor Layton games, or somewhat similar, but it just looks fun. And again, I can't tell if it's turn-based. I hope it is, because then I'm even more interested. But it just looks like a fun game and a new IP, which Nintendo and a lot of these publishers need. So overall, I'm looking forward to it. And Deca Police is coming sometime in 2023. Next, I want to talk about Sakura and the Lost Demon. It's a prequel to the Bayonetta series and it involves controlling Sakura, I guess that's Bayonetta's name when she was a kid, and her companion Cheshire during combat. I'm not gonna lie, I saw this trailer, I think in a Direct or something before this, I think, or maybe like an indie showcase or something. I didn't really like it, and I didn't really like the gameplay from what I saw, but after seeing the combat in this trailer, I'm actually more interested. It looks fun. I like the fact that you can only fight with Cheshire. You can't really fight with Sakura. She's just the controller. So you gotta make it like a strategy of when to attack who and when to do whatever. Being able to only attack with one person is kind of interesting. It's gonna lead to like a lot of strategy, especially later on in the game when it gets harder. Also, the main thing I noticed about the game is the art style is beautiful. I'm a sucker when it comes to just art styles and just not necessarily graphics, but just unique art styles, but you get that more with the Switch than anywhere else. So the art style was drawing me in. The combat looks like it could be fun. I'm really looking forward to this more so than I was. I'd never played a Bayonetta game before, and I know this doesn't play anything like it, so that might actually be a good thing as far as me being interested. But yeah, Sakura and the Lost Demon is coming out March 17th. All right, this one's gonna be quick, not because I don't like it, but it's just I don't have much to say. Illusion Island is gonna be a platformer by Disney with Mickey Mouse, Minnie, Donald, Goofy. I'm always on the lookout for platformers. It looks like a fun little action adventure platformer. Like I just said with Sakura and the Lost Demon, the art style looks good. I like the little sketch art style or whatever. But yeah, love platformers. Always down for a new one, especially 2D platformers. Those are underrated in my book. But yeah, Illusion Island to be announced. They had a joke about TBD in the trailer. I thought that was funny. So if you're a fan of platformers, or especially, I think it's going to be co-op. So a fan of co-op platformers, then you'll probably enjoy this. Next, we have update on the Fire Emblem Engage expansion. Just so you know, I'm a big Fire Emblem fan, so I'm kind of excited about this, even though it's just like DLC stuff. Wave 2 will include new Elma rings, including Hector, Soren, I think that's how you pronounced it, Camilla, and those launched today. Wave 3 will be even more rings with Chrom, my bad, I'm sorry, Chrom and Robin. I think they're together. I don't know if there's two separate rings or not, but also Veronica. And Wave 4 will be new story content called Fell Xenologue. I'm not sure if this is everything involved in the expansion pack or it's just the stuff they want to talk about now, but honestly, I'm excited for more rings because I haven't finished my first playthrough yet. So, and I already plan on using Camilla to pair off with Ivy. But yeah, I'm excited about the new rings and the Wave 4 new story content. I'm always gonna be interested in new story stuff, but yeah, I hope this isn't everything because I'm not gonna say I feel cheated, but I was just hoping there'd be more. But so far so good. Hopefully there's more. But yeah, if you bought the expansion, I'm sure you're looking forward to this. If you don't have it and you already have Fire Emblem Engage and you're wondering, I wouldn't say this is making it worth it because I think it's like $30. I wouldn't say unless you're like really enjoying Fire Emblem Engage, what they've shown so far is enough to pay the extra $30 for the expansion pass. But you could argue it's worth it, but I would just say wait to see if they talk about anything else that's coming with these waves before you buy it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and Oh, if you haven't bought Fire Emblem Engage, I probably didn't say this. If you haven't bought Fire Emblem Engage, please do that first, because we need more people. I need more people. I need more people playing Fire Emblem. It's not enough people. I'm tired of this genre. I mean, this franchise feeling like a niche thing. Play Fire Emblem, please. Yep, again, this was gonna be quick. Next up, we have Harmony of the Fall of Reverie, I think it was called. It looked like a point click adventure game, but it looked like it was choice based. You know anything about me, I love choice based games like Telltale, Detroit Become Human, things like that. So I'm looking forward to hearing more about it, to see if it actually is choice based, if it's just like a couple choices here and there that don't really matter. If it's like a full on choice based game, I'm interested. So yeah, if you're into choice based games too, keep this one on the lookout. Next up, we have 2 demo announcements, one being Octopath Traveler 2 and the other one being Sea of Stars. I think they're both were released yesterday. I'm looking forward to Octopath Traveler 2. I'm probably going to use one of my vouchers for it. I'm probably going to talk about the vouchers later on in the video, once we get to Zelda. But yeah, I'm probably going to use one of my vouchers for Octopath Traveler 2 and Sea of Stars. I backed on Kickstarter, so I'm really looking forward to that when that comes out. But yeah, 2 demos to 2 great RPGs. The pixel graphics, love pixel graphics. Need any game that has pixel graphics, I'll probably at least take a look at. So if you're interested in JRPGs, especially pixel graphic JRPGs like I am, there's 2 demos to 2 great ones that are coming out. Probably arguably 2 of the better JRPGs that's coming out this year, but that's debatable. So yeah, go check them out. Right, next up is one of the highlights for me. It's Ichiran Odyssey's Origins Collection, which is coming out June 1st. I believe it's the first 3 games, and they'll let you buy them individually when they're released. I bought one of the Ichiran Odyssey games on my 3DS. I believe it was the Untold Millennium Girl one. I haven't finished it yet, and but actually I haven't really gotten that far. I maybe like 2-3 hours in, but from what I played so far, I really enjoyed it. Obviously I like turn-based combat. I always have. And but the part I like the most is the part the drawing the map part. At first I thought that was dumb. When I first saw this game, I thought the drawing the map part was gonna be boring, but it's something weirdly relaxing and calming about just drawing the map. It probably has to do with the music too, but just drawing the map and just slowly going forward is very relaxing and calming. Even if you want to just put the game on easy and just do that part, which I wouldn't mind doing. I'm curious as to if this is one of the ones where the characters are randomized as opposed to the one I'm playing where there's actual characters that were created, because I'm not as interested in the ones where it's just random characters made up as opposed to ones that fit a story that's being told. I'll still play it because like I said, I really like the map creating aspect of it, but if you're a fan of Atlas games or turn-based RPGs, you'll most likely enjoy it. The map part, if you're like me and you thought the map part would be really dumb, I would say just give it a shot. Maybe try when they come out, maybe try buying the first one, which probably be like $20. Try that one, give it a shot, and I think you'll like it. Next, we have an update on Kirby Return to Dreamland, which is coming out February 24th. It's also a demo out today. It's a new story epilogue with, I believe you pronounce it Magalore. I wasn't sure if I was getting this game or not, but I think I'm more interested than I was before. I take it back. I was gonna buy it. I just probably wasn't gonna buy it full price. I'm gonna wait for a sale. I probably still might do that, but I'm definitely more interested in this game than I was before. The story epilogue was cool. The fact that Magalore doesn't have powers like Kirby, and it kind of feels, his levels feel more like just like an old school platformer. I like that. I do like also how he has like a little skill tree where you can slowly get his powers back by each level. Also, I think this is gonna be like 20 levels or so, something like that. So a nice chunk of content that they're adding to the game, which, like I said, it makes me want to get the game more. If you're a fan of platformers, obviously get it. I'm a big fan of Kirby, so I would tell anybody who's listening to this to buy it. But like I said, I would say wait for a sale, because a lot of people probably who played the game before said it's probably not worth $60. But yeah, this is one I'll definitely be getting later on after I get through some of my backlog. Next, we have an update, and this is probably my favorite announcement of the day. We have an update to the Nintendo Switch Online, the regular one, and also the expansion pack. They're adding Game Boy games and also Game Boy Advance games to the service. I'll start with the Game Boy games. These are the ones you get for paying the regular $20 a year subscription service, and these are available today. Tetris, Super Mario Land 2, and also I'm not reading all of them, I'm just reading the ones you'll probably care about. Tetris, Super Mario Land 2, Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening DX, Metroid 2, Wario Land 3, and Kirby's Dream Land. Also with Game Boy Advance games, these are These are with the expansion. I think you pay an extra $50 or so. These are also available today. Well, yesterday. Super Mario Advance 4, Mario Kart Super Circuit, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, a lot of Mario. Legend of Zelda, The Minish Cap, and there's gonna be more Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance games coming. I don't think they just said when, but I saw a Kirby game in there and I saw a Fire Emblem game in there. So they know who their audience is. They know I'm gonna buy it just for those. Honestly, when it comes to the Nintendo Switch Online service, it's one of the three that I never really used that much. The $20 is cool, and playing some of those old SNES and SNES and NES games were fun, but I never really found a lot of value in it. Having backup saves is cool, but it ain't really worth having $20 for, especially with Switch games. With PlayStation, it's a little bit different. I need my saves on the cloud, but Switch, I didn't care as much. And the expansion pack, I definitely didn't see anything worth it, especially because it was just a couple of extra DLCs from what I remember. But them adding Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games, which is the two consoles that kind of got me in the game with Pokemon, Kirby, and Mario. I'm definitely probably gonna buy it either today or tomorrow. And as far as the wish list goes, I'm hoping to add more Kirby and Fire Emblem and Mario, but I'm also hoping to add more of the Pokemon games. I saw that they were adding like the Pokemon trading card game. I couldn't care less about that. I also saw that they had Golden Sun on there. I had never played that game, but I know a lot of people were excited about it. That's another thing. A lot of people were really excited about this announcement. A lot of them saw it coming and were just waiting for the direct that was going to happen. So I'm happy for them. But yeah, I hope they add like the red, blue, gold, silver, and I guess Emerald and Sapphire and stuff. Gen 3 is not my favorite, but yeah, add more Pokemon games, I'll be happy. But yeah, this is probably the first time I'm actually excited about the expansion pack service, and yep, they got a new customer. Next up, we have Master Detective Archives Rain Code coming out June 30th. Honestly, I don't know much about this game. I still don't fully know if I want to get it. I'm a big fan of the Danganronpa series, and I beat the first one. The second one was getting annoying around the end, so I skipped it, and I'm currently going to the third one. But I'm a big Danganronpa fan. This is obviously made by those same people. The fact that it's pretty much going to be Danganronpa with detectives is pretty cool. I also like how the detectives are going to have different powers. And yeah, actually that's literally all I know about it. The art style obviously looks good. It's like Danganronpa with a budget, which that's always nice. I'm like I said, I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm like halfway in with it. Like, I'm interested, but I'm gonna have to see a lot more before I'm definitely like gonna purchase it. But if you like Danganronpa, you'll probably end up liking this like me. Last up, we have the second, or arguably the first official trailer for Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. I have a weird thing with Zelda for some reason. It's kind of like how I felt about God of War, where it's like, I'm looking forward to it. I'm obviously going to play it, but I'm not really excited for it. So when I saw the trailer for it, I enjoyed it because it looks cool. He was riding a horse a lot. But I wasn't really like anticipating. I didn't really care if they showed something, because this is one of the games I know I'm going to get and I know I'm going to love. So seeing more of it at this point just kind of feels redundant. Now, obviously, that's just me. I know other Zelda fans are looking forward to it. So, and this is the first time they've shown like a significant amount of the gameplay, which is one gripe I've had. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But I kind of hope they stop showing stuff of it and kind of show other major IPs that they might be working on, like Mario Odyssey 2, for the love of God. But yeah, there's more Zelda. Oh right, almost forgot the vouchers. Listen, this game is $70 on the eShop, I believe, and a lot of people are upset about it, obviously, because it's the first $70 Nintendo game. But there's also, if you don't know, they've brought back the vouchers that they had, where you can get 2 Nintendo first party games for $100. I think they brought that back solely because they're going to start, because they're going to start making some of their more popular games like $70, like maybe the Marios and the Zeldas, and I'm trying to think what else. I can't think of anything on top of my head, but definitely those two. Yeah, I think this is going to be a thing they're going to be doing in the future, and I feel like the vouchers are going to be a way for people to save money, even though you need a Nintendo Switch Online subscription in order to buy them. And they also expire in like a year, which I don't think they've actually said that, but yeah. So in a way, you're saving money with the vouchers, but not really. But like, if you're going to be buying 2 major Nintendo Switch games this year, you're better off just paying $100 up front and getting 2 vouchers. And I do believe the Kirby game, the Syriza and the Demon, and the Octopath Traveler 2, I think those are all available to purchase with the vouchers if you're interested in any one of those. I'll put a link to get the vouchers in the description if you're interested in buying them. But yeah, that's everything that happened in Direct. Like I said, I wasn't gonna talk about every game because a lot of those games I didn't care about, and I don't want to bore you, and also more importantly, bore myself by talking about them. Oh, sorry if you're a Pikmin fan. It's not really my thing. Also, I'm kind of interested in that Metroid game, but I didn't care enough to put it in this video. But anyway, let me know what you saw in the Direct that you're looking forward to, and also let me know what games you want to see from Nintendo in the next year or two. Like for instance, I really want to see Mario Odyssey 2. Mario Odyssey was my favorite Mario game by far, my favorite platformer by far. I'm just dying to hear that announcement because I love that game so much, and I know it's like a hot take maybe, but I really do feel like that game's better than Breath of the Wild. And the only reason I'm saying that is because they both came out the same year, and a lot of people just automatically say Breath of the Wild 2 is a better game. I don't think so personally. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'm sorry. Yeah. Let me know what Direct games you're looking forward to, what games you're looking forward to. I just put out a video. If you do have a 3DS, I just put a video out of 10 games you should buy before the eShop closes on March 27th. Like and subscribe to keep up with the channel. Later.